you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to pit us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines, we are human beings. Join the atom effect. Join the movement. This is the atom effect. Achieve things out of mind. If you are hearing this, you are the resistance, and you are not alone. There are pockets of atoms spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function.
Don't never let anybody take your belief in yourself away from you because they hurt inside. Don't you never let nobody do that. Always believe in who you are in the darkest moments, man. In the darkest moments, when you at that pain, when you at the bottom, know that you're gonna get back up. But you gotta believe it.
Damn, you're not speaking English. I don't understand what you saying, but I'm TNK, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Girl, you know what I'm packing. Let's make a movie. Lights, camera, action. I'ma start shooting. Yeah.
Cloud.
Yeah. Hey. You sounding like a melody, I don't understand what you're telling me. Whole different language, whole different melody. Foot to the gas, roasting, I'm pedaling. I'm still meddling, gone for too long, had to start settling. I've been chilling with Melanie, girl, you my melody. You sounding like a melody, I don't understand what you're telling me. Whole different language, whole different melody. Foot to the gas, roasting, I'm pedaling. I'm still meddling, gone for too long, had to start settling. I've been chilling with Melanie, girl, you my. I don't even know what this girl saying now, but she had to get a quick fix, good dick, sick shit, ass so fat, call the shit thick. Girl, you ain't know I like you, wanna wife you. Shit so cool, color ice cube. Be the sugar honey with the ice too. Don't forget T, man, don't forget T and K. Watch from a distance, all you do is slay. Tryna get paid, baby, tryna get paid. I don't wanna fall, but I already did. Change your heart, exchange your heart with the kid. Damn, I got hurt again. Why always trip, man? Why always trip? You sounding like a melody, I don't understand what you're telling me. Whole different language, whole different melody. Foot to the gas, roasting, I'm pedaling. I'm still meddling, gone for too long, had to start settling. I've been chilling with Melanie, girl, you my melody. You sounding like a melody, I don't understand what you're telling me. Whole different language, whole different melody. Foot to the gas, roasting, I'm pedaling. I'm still meddling, gone for too long, had to start settling. I've been chilling with Melanie, girl, you my.
Shout out to you if you tuned in, man. If you tuned in, you are the resistance. You are the core. Shout out to the atoms and shout out to the Eves. This is the Blac Pill podcast in the evening, Ninja. I'm a little bit annoyed. I'm a little bit irritated. And the reason why is because Facebook was not working for whatever reason. So I guess tonight's show won't be on Facebook. It is what it is, my ninja. We streaming on 5 platforms. What up, YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, Kick, X. What's up, everybody? And we got a good show for you guys today, man. Well, tonight, Kash Doll reveals that reportedly her and Za'Darius Smith have split. Ninja.
You need to leave.
That was quick, or that was unexpected, right? Well, no, that was the wrong one. Yeah, that was unexpected, man. Let me pull myself up. Hold up. Where we at, Ninja? Where are we at? Let me see. Boom, I'm in the building. What up, gang? And yeah, that was very unexpected. That was very quick. Wow, I look so dark today. I've been in the sun, Ninja. I was in the sun. I don't know how to make it lighter. Let me see. Should I put on a flash? Let me see. That didn't really do much. Hey man, we just gonna be dark in here today. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy BA, Black Adam, yours truly. And we got a poll in the chat. One second. Hold on. My bad. My computer's shaking because I got big hands.
1 second. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Putting up my advertisements. And the question is, chat. Let me bring myself down here just a little bit. So the question is, chat. Do you think Tracy T will be back in Kash Doll's DMs? Vote and tell us what you think. And, for those of you who don't know who Tracy T is, right? For those of you who don't know who Tracy T is, Tracy T, I believe, is her baby daddy. Yeah, her baby daddy. Shout out to Tracy T. Shout out to Tracy T. So let us know what you think, man. And the answer choices are as followed. Yep, he missed his baby mama. Nah, he moved on, or mind the business that pays you. All right, so let's get right with it. Secondly, man, before we get started, hey, man, quick disclaimer. Don't shoot the messenger, my ninja. Don't shoot the messenger. Everything we say is for social media commentary and social media purposes only. None of this is real. It's all bullshit. At the end of the day, we all gonna die anyways. Shout out to the Most High. It's Sunday. Shout out to the Most High. Got my Bible with me. Shout out to the Most High. Y'all know what it is, man. God is good, man. Iron sharpens iron. Gentlemen, iron sharpens iron. Shout out to the Adams and ladies. Ladies, are you in here? Shout out to the Eves.
Hello.
Shout out to the Eves. My moderator's been busy, handling their life. Shout out to my moderators. We praying for y'all today. Y'all know what it is, ladies and gentlemen. And shout out to everybody that watched the show, man. Like I said, Kash Doll is the main event. Past that, kick back, relax, let's enjoy on a Sunday evening. All right, let's get started, man. What did I say? Don't shoot the messenger. We might say stuff that's outlandish, blah, 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 blah. All right, so first things first. What just moved? Hold on. First things first. I don't even know what this is. What is this? Who knows what this is? Law and Order with Black Adam, people. So we have a man who was shot while reportedly burying his pet guinea pig, and the family pleads for justice. Here we go. Hold up. Let me put the volume up. Let's see.
Emmanuel Menchaca, who
So it's going to be in one ear. It's not my fault. It's just the way the platform is. Let's get it.
was just weeks away from heading to college, was shot in the back in his front yard while trying to bury his pet guinea pig, Cookie.
A place where a family is supposed to feel the safest.
The family says Emmanuel's 12-year-old brother witnessed the entire incident and told investigators the family's neighbor pulled the trigger.
Family doesn't feel safe to go back to the home. So right now they're staying in different places.
Nearly
But what the hell, boy? I wish somebody would, but hey, well, first off, shout out to God. Tonight's show might be a little bit ungodly, okay? I'm gonna say it like that. But yeah. Hey, man, I wish somebody would shoot at me while I'm at my crib. Ninja, I'm busting back, Ninja. What you think? What? Ninja, shoot at me while, listen, make me uncomfortable in my crib, in my head. You are ready to meet your maker. And like I say, I'm a square. Shout out to the squares of America. I'm a square. All right. I'm a square. But I don't give a damn about none of that. Excuse my French, because I got to use some profanity. I don't give a damn about none of it. I wish you would try and make me uncomfortable and bust at me while I'm at my crib. Ninja, I'm waiting to put you in the dirt. Ninja, I can't say condolences to the family, but I feel for the family. I empathize with the family. Let's continue.
2 weeks later, as Emmanuel works to recover inside his hospital room, the family says there's been no communication from investigators.
I called the DA's office. I called HPD. I've heard nothing. All I've heard is that it is still an ongoing investigation. What is the family hearing?
The family is hearing the same thing. At this point, there are more questions than answers.
So now Espinosa is turning to the public with one simple request.
For all people, is to ask the same questions. Why has nobody been taken into custody?
Trace and Bragg, KHO, 18-year-old.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the pigs, Ninja. Shout out to the pigs. Shout out to the pigs. Oink, oink, always there when you don't need them. Or always there when you know what I was trying to say. Always not there when you need them. Shout out to the pigs. One more time for the pigs, man. And shout out to the police officers that actually do their job and actually take care of the community and protect us. We love you guys. All right. Anyways, let's continue, man. An Adam experience. Let's get right with it. Let's see what we got popping off today. First things first, we have this brown-skinned and mocha queen right here. Shout out to this nice, light, bright, brown-skinned lady. Light brown. And she's going to explain to us, ladies and gentlemen, why the YNs prefer Deannies or aunties. Here we go.
The young bitches in the comments, like, why they like the aunties? They want the aunties, cause I'm gonna tell you why, cause bitch. Cause
Okay, I see what's going on here. Let's see.
we limber still, bitch. We can do shit like this.
Oh,
Okay? And we rub feet and we listen. Okay? And wisdom doesn't come with age, it comes with experience. And you need a couple more years to get experience.
that part. Listen. Did y'all hear what this lady just said? This lady said wisdom does not come with age. Wisdom comes with experience. Bars. What I'm so interested in is, why is this program doing what it's doing right now? I'm so confused. I'm pretty sure the program wants to update, but I'm not gonna update it until after the show. It is what it is, man. Y'all bear with me. Hit the like button, answer the poll in the chat. Here we go.
Yes, bitch. Okay? We bring them their favorite juice, okay? And you meet the
But what the hell, boy? Y'all niggas still drinking juice? Ninja, I don't even drink juice. I might have me a little soda every now and then, but other than that, I drink lime water. I drink Alka-Seltzer. I don't drink juice. It's too much sweet for me. I think maybe I'm gonna be diabetic in the future. I don't know. Hopefully not. Hopefully not, but I'm just saying. Here we go.
right nigga, okay? We'll be subservient, even though we're a little older. But yeah, we can do shit like this. Yeah, we can do shit like this. Yeah, I can do the other side too. You know what I'm saying? So just, this is why I will hold you. And we funnier. Just a little bit more established. You know what I'm saying? And we don't want little boo-boos and shit. Bitch, pay my little light bill. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have no problem with that, because they sitting in the lights with me, so. The young bitch.
Shout out to the older women, the cougars, if you will. Shout out to the cougars. All right, let's continue. Let's see what else we got popping off today. What did the lady say? Something a Jet 2 holiday. So we have the originator of the sound coming to the show to say her piece. Ladies and gentlemen, this white lady.
Nothing.
Here we go. And they're going to give me a copyright. They're going to give me a copyright because, they're going to give me a copyright because this sounds just like the lady, but I'm willing to take this copyright. Now listen to this, guys. And this is from NBC News. Shout out to NBC News, leading the public the wrong way all day, every day. No, I'm just playing. Here we go.
It's a Jet 2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's
Here we go.
£200 off for a family of 4. Going viral for something just that is really funny and joyful is just like, that's quite a wonderful experience. The one that's out there, the big famous one, I recorded probably about 18 months ago. It was like coming out in January when people are starting to think, oh, I'm going to book my holiday this year. And there was a new campaign. It was the Nothing Beats a Jet 2 holiday line. And I remember we workshopped the line, that's £200 for a family of 4, quite a lot, because we're like, how do we sort of like present that line in a way that's not going to annoy people? Because it's like, well, of course it's £200 for a family of 4. It sort of went quite massive in the UK, and it's been like rolling over for like quite a while, people sending these kinds of memes. But like the American thing, I have just found so mind-blowing, because they don't even know what Jet 2 holidays is.
We don't. Shout out to America, the best country in the world, ninja. Shout out to America, my ninja. Shout out to America. Hey man, look, bro. We the best country in the world. And the reason why I feel like that, bro, is because look, bro, we don't even know what that is, bro. When Nothing Beats a Jet 2 holiday. Ninja, I don't know what it is, but it sounds good, and I see it every time I see some debauchery on social media. So I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is, ninja. Here we go.
Have holidays, have vacations. Holidays is like Christmas, right? but they just like have got so on board with the joyful silliness of it. It's just brilliant.
Yeah.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
You can't. You just shout out to America, man. Come on, dog. We in here. We are in here, and we are here to stay. Anyway, shout out to Miss White Lady. Shout out to Miss Mayo. Milk of Magnesia. White Lady. Shout out to the White Lady. I don't know. All right, let's see what else we got. We have should I play this one? Well, shout out to the parents. Parents, come listen to this. Shout out to the parents who hate on their kids. Parents who cap your success. Black Trauma Talk. Shout out to this content creator. He earned a space on my show. I don't know him like that, but here we go.
Some parents kept the roof over your head just to keep a ceiling on
if this reminds you of you, put a 1 in the chat, Ninja. Here we go.
your dreams. They said, I want more for you, then panic when more started looking bigger than you. Because the truth is, they wasn't raising a legacy. They was raising leverage. And I know you wonder, why would my parent want to hold me back? Well, it's because your glow threatens their ego. Your wins remind them of their regrets. And if you outgrow them, then you lose control. And deep down, they fear becoming irrelevant in your story. Don't get your hopes up, or don't dream too big, or you know how hard it is to do this, or you know how hard it is to get into that. Those type of sayings, right? And guilt trips whenever you chase big dreams. Celebrating strangers louder than they celebrated you. Last minute distractions before interviews or auditions or practices. And then constantly reminding you what they gave up for you. And how did that affect you as a child?
Whoo, that was heavy.
But what the hell?
That was heavy. Whew. Shout out to this content creator right here. What's this ninja name? Shout out to Cheddar the GOAT. Shout out to Cheddar, man. That ninja, hey, man. Woo. That was heavy. I gotta run that back one time for the one time, man. Like I said, if this reminds you of yourself, put a 1 in the chat, ninja. And like I said, no hate to the parents, but parents, y'all gotta remember, man, sometimes I ain't gonna lie to you, a lot of y'all parents have been your child's first bully. Yeah, I said it, ninja. I said it. Let's run it back. Here we go.
Some parents kept the roof over your head just to keep a ceiling on your dreams. They said, I want more for you, then panic when more started looking bigger than you. Because the truth is, they wasn't raising a legacy. They was raising leverage. And I know you wonder, why would my parent want to hold me back? Well, it's because your glow threatens their ego. Your wins remind them of their regrets. And if you outgrow them, then you lose control. And deep down, they fear becoming irrelevant in your story. Don't get your hopes up, or don't dream too big, or you know how hard it is to do this, or you know how hard it is to get into that. Those type of sayings, right? And guilt trips whenever you chase big dreams. Celebrating strangers louder than they celebrated you. Last minute distractions before interviews or auditions or practices. And then constantly reminding you what they gave up for you. And how did that affect you as a child?
Like I said, man, hey, man, it happened to the best of us, man. Like I said, I want y'all to stop real quick. Take me with you, but go to the mirror, man, and tell yourself good job for all you came through, ninja. Tell yourself good job, man. It wasn't easy. A lot of times we have to realize that our parents may have had some of these self-defeating behaviors that they put onto us. And the reason why they put it onto us is because when they were younger, somebody tried to make them feel small inside. And this is what I said with a lot of people that tried to bully me when I was younger. What I realized looking back in hindsight was, these people all try to make me feel small inside because of how big I was. And not to brag, and not to say I was big, but I'm saying how big I felt on the inside. So they try to make me feel small. You know, they try to hype me down, not necessarily support me. I got support. You guys have to imagine, I got support from people I would least expect. Shout out to my ninja. Shout out to my homies. All right. I done had support from people I would least expect, and then the people who I wanted to support me, you know, to celebrate me, be in my corner, you know, hype me up to keep pushing me to be great, you know, they weren't there. I was just like this, bro. I was waiting. They was just like that, and it's okay. You know, I say these things Not like, oh, you know, I'm mad at them or whatever. I say these things just aware of what's going on. There are people in this world that'll put you down to make themselves feel big. And the reason why is because there are people in their lives that are making them feel small. And to take that anger out, or to take that, to release that kind of negative energy, they have to put the negative energy on somebody else. With that being said, yeah, man, parents, sometimes I gotta realize, parents, you're hindering your child whether or not you realize it. And I know you're scared for your child and you want to protect your child. At the same time, if your child has talents or if your child is good at something, kind of steer them in the direction of that thing if it can make money, regardless of how you feel personally or what you want that child to do or be. And the reason why is because at the end of the day, what you may want may be cool and it may be the safe route, but at the end of the day, that safe route is always going to be there. Whereas if your child has talent, talent will always make more money if you apply the work. Okay, that was bars. Let me let him finish.
Yeah, you learn to play small just to stay loved. Second guessing started becoming a reflex. You start picking safe dreams that kind of wouldn't upset anybody. And now as an adult, you downplay your wins. You shrink in rooms that you belong in. You chase approval for people who never ever clapped or celebrated you. And every time that success knocks on the door, guilt answers first. In order to break the cycle, we got to set boundaries because some parents kept the roof over your head.
Hold up. In order to break the cycle, you got to set boundaries with people. And like I said, keep the people that rock with you close. And I always tell y'all this. Shout out to everybody that come to my show. So look, you feel me? I don't have the best podcast. Y'all see it lag from time to time. I did this shit by my lonely. I've been streaming for a year. What else? Do you know, for the people who are new here and find their way to my page, there's a reason. I always tell people, if you don't like my content, unless you're providing constructive criticism, you don't need to tell me. And I say that not like I'm salty, right? It irritates me because I'm like, why do you want to, why are you trying to make me feel bad for trying to do something? And that's why I tell y'all, it's not that I'm looking for a yes man or whatever, or people to like always agree with me, because we can disagree. We can disagree to agree. I'm that type of person. You don't have to agree with me. I don't give a damn. You feel me? At the end of the day, we all going into the dirt. So it don't matter. Besides the point, but I'm saying that to say, at the end of the day, keep people around you that want to see you succeed, because you'll go further in life than being around people who want to see you fail. And take this from somebody who is an intellectual. I mean, I would like to think I'm an intellectual who's aware of what goes on in our current society, who's aware of certain stigmas that come to people that look like, that look like your boy. So, yeah, I say that because I have to walk through the world knowing that I can't be around people that don't like me because they're going to try and hinder me. And I've seen it. We all seen it. Like I said, the writing's on the wall. It's okay. I personally don't give a damn if you don't like me. If you don't like me, I don't like you neither, ninja. But I'm not finna sit there and fake the funk with you. I'd rather be around people that want to work with me and want to help me get to wherever I'm trying to get to or do what I'm trying to do than be around people that don't like me and have a problem with everything I'm trying to do. That's just a bar I had to put. That's a bar I had to put out. Let's continue. Anywho, let's continue, man. Answer the poll in the chat. Hit the like button, my ninja. What is this about? We have, what the hell? We have Crystal. We have Crystal Wilson, who's known as Ronnie from the Players Club, celebrating finally getting a boyfriend. Here we go.
I want a man who has great hygiene. Like, that's so important to me. I want a man who wears his pants pulled up on him, not all the way up, like that's too much. But I have things that I like to, but I also want my man to have a little swag. I want him.
Gentlemen, if you sag, you know what sagging represents, ninja. I know you ninjas know, but in case you ain't know, sagging represents that. Like in prison back in the day, sagging meant that they got inside your booty hole, and that was just to let everybody know that you was loose.
What the hell?
Yep. And we was all in school sagging like it was cool. God damn, bro. Hit the yeah, bro. What possessed us to do that? That's how you know society sometimes steers kids the wrong way, bro. Here we go.
I want people to stop and take a look, So I was having a conversation with who I'm seeing, and I'm so thankful and grateful for him. Because he's a secure person and he lets me be myself, and that is very important, you guys. It's very important, because when I have to start trying to overthink who I am, to who I gotta show up as for somebody to be happy with me, I'm gonna be unhappy, and that's not gonna work for me.
Bars. That's why I be telling y'all, man, it could be so simple. My main thing, like I always say, when it comes to relationships and shit like that, I only deal with people that like me. I don't deal with people that don't like me, or else there's going to cause strife. And it's okay that there's strife, but I'm not interested in trying to make you like me. I always say that. I stand on that. What else? Yeah, in a relationship, man, when you get with a woman or whatever, or a woman gets with a dude, shout out to the Adams and shout out to the Eves. Yeah, man, deal with people that you like where you don't have to micromanage that person, because micromanaging is not going to make the person like you more, and it's not going to make you like the person more. That's bars, man. I'm dropping gems. Damn, I'm dropping gems, Ninja. I'm dropping gems. Here we go.
So for those of you who don't think I have somebody, honey, Shantae's got a man. Hey.
Oh.
You need a weed. Yes. And I am happy.
Shout out to Krista Wilson. Who's Shantae? Is her name Shantae? Am I reading it wrong? I thought her name was Crystal. She said Shantae. Shout out to Shantae. Chantel? Oh man, I remember my ex Chantel. Jesus. I remember my ex Chantel. Jesus. All right, let's continue, Ninja. Let's continue. Oh, that took me down a dark road real fast. All right, anyways, we got the lady saying that the NFL, hold on, let me see. We have the women saying that NFL dates are a must this season. If you guys don't know, I believe football season, if it hasn't started already, I know it's preseason. If I'm not mistaken, football season starts this Thursday, or did it start last Thursday? I don't even know. But what I do know is women are saying that NFL dates are a must this season. All I know is, Ninja, if you take your girl to the NFL game, be prepared to potentially lose your girl, okay? I'm saying what it is, okay? In the words of the famous, not to use him, this is going to be a terrible example. In the words of the famous R. Kelly. What the hell? Oh my God, no way. In the words of the famous R. Kelly, what did he say in the song, I'm a flirt? Soon as you leave your chick, I might get with your chick. Just keeping it real, my ninja. It's a player's field, my ninja. Don't bring no chick to the game if you just met him, okay? Because I'm gonna flirt with her, and he gonna flirt with her, and if she's looking that good, she gonna do something, whatever he said in the song, all right? So yeah. Good luck, gentlemen. You know how I come off. Do I come off secure? Do I come off like, you know, I ain't worried about losing my girl, not my girl? Gentlemen, I'm here to tell you, even with the women in my life, gentlemen, these women, shout out to the ladies, and you know I love you guys. You know, I'm just letting these ninjas know so that way these ninjas understand the game. Actually, I ain't finna say nothing, man. The game is sold and not told. Y'all ninjas don't even donate or hit the like button or comment in my chat. Comment in the chat, hit the like button, and I'll tell you something. All I'll tell you is this: I don't care who you are, unless you are one specific entity. These women don't belong to you, ninja. Okay, I said it, ninja. Don't be mad at your boy. But you can have fun with them. The only person that belongs to you, ninja, is you, ninja, okay? Listen and listen well. Not even your kids actually belong to you, at least in the American society and Western civilization and societies. In today's day and age, in America, United States, even your own kids don't really belong to you, because there's too many battles that you have to fight, and then you still got to make money to put food on the table, ninja. So yeah, we all cooking in the fire. Welcome to hell, people. Yes, sir. Welcome to hell. You know that, real quick sidebar. Did you know that they say that Latter-day Saints believe that black people, I don't know, allegedly, and this is for entertainment purposes only. They say, I think it's Latter-day Saints believe that black people are damned to hell for eternity or some stupid shit. I don't know. Yeah. That's what they say. And they said, I think the darker you are, well, I think I'm throwing this part in, but I guess the darker you are, the longer you've been in hell. So damn, a ninja. I guess I've been cooking, bro. I must have been cooking in the goddamn fire at this point. Anyways, let's continue on. Shout out to Larsa Pippen, man. Now, Y'all see me pop shit. You know why? You know, I've discussed this before and I'm gonna discuss this again. A lot of y'all see me pop shit. When it comes to Larsa Pippen, you know, I'm biased in the situation. I don't really pop shit. And the reason why I don't pop shit is because I've actually met Larsa Pippen back in the day. Yeah, man. Yup. Back in my YN days, I met Larsa Pippen and I didn't realize who she was. I'll tell you guys a quick story. So back when I used to work on the beach in Miami, shout out to the crib, 305 time in the casket, you did. All right. So this probably like what? This probably about like 8 years ago. Yeah, you know, I'm working on the beach. I'm a beach boy. Shout out to the W. Shout out to the Boucher brothers. And this is not no gang signs. They the W. I was working for the W, the hotel, and I was working for the Boucher brothers. And when I was working for the Boucher brothers, yeah, I was a beach boy. I was a beach boy. You know, I used to help move the cabana beds and shit. I was making good money back then, burning in the sun, cooking in the fire per usual. But par for the course, I lived in Miami, so it's about beaches and shit. So yeah, I worked on the beach, and one day she came with her kids and shit. So, you know, everybody knows who she is. And, you know, I'm in my own world doing my own thing. So I know who she is, but I'm not knowing her. Like, I don't know her by face like that. Like, I'm not sitting there worried about her. You know, I'm a youngin'. You know, I got my own little girl. At this point in time, I'm staying with my girlfriend. I'm in her crib, staying in her crib with her. You know, I'm just being a YN, as they like to say, even though I don't like that term. You know, so I'm staying with my girl. You know, I'm getting high and shit, smoking. So life is good. I'm in Miami. Life is good. Life is good. You feel what I'm saying? I was very small-minded in my thinking, so life was good back then. So I'm chilling, you know, I'm going to the beach every day. I got an 8-pack, muscles looking nice and clean, lean, cut up. Yeah, it was good. I had women approaching me. I'm trying to tell y'all, it was lit. I got the gold and all that. I have enough money to support all my habits. I have no bills. I'm staying with my girl and she stayed with her older sister. So I'm telling you, life was good, bro. I'm making like $300-400 a day. It's crazy because I be scraping by with these pennies now and I'm always like, bro, I need to get back to my old mindset because I was making $300-400 a day just blowing this shit. I'm talking about blowing this shit. I was blowing this shit. And shout out to AO. We got AO in the chat. What up, AO? AO says she was rooting for Za'Darius and Kash. Yeah, man, I know it sucks. It sucks. It is what it is. But yeah, man, yeah, so I was blowing the shit. And then, yeah, so when Larsa Pippen pulled up, you feel me? She pulled up with her kids. And, you know, everybody fiending, they trying to, you know, they want to take her or whatever because they know that she's going to tip big. Right. So, you know, she got one of the cabana beds and all that. So, you know, she picked me. She's like, I want you to, you know, take my cabana bed instead of my cabana bed. So I'm looking, you know, they all looking salty. I'm looking like this. I'm like,
but what the hell, boy?
So I'm like, all right, it's all good. I'm like, all right, you know, I'll take you to do what it do. So, you know, I take her. And, you know, we talking and shit. So I'm telling her, I'm very friendly, guys, like with people. I'm friendly with y'all on here, like I said, but I'm actually an introvert. But I know how to do my job. So, you know, I pull up, you know, I'm like, what's good? You know, how you doing? What's up? So, you know, what brings you out here? You know, I'm saying my little talk that I always say to keep it going because it's hot. It be hot. So, yeah, she talking to me and she's like, do you know who I am? And I'm like, nah, I don't really know who you're supposed to be. So at this point in time, we done had a long conversation. Like, she done told me about some stuff. Like, she in Miami for a little bit. She flew in, this and that. And I'm like, oh, yeah, you know, I'm trying to play ball. I'm trying to play ball and shit. I wanted to play ball. I'm trying to figure out how I could play ball because I kind of finished college. And it's like, I'm trying to decide if I'm going to go to law school or take a year off. And around this time, I'm on my year off. So I'm like, okay, I don't know if I'm gonna go back to school because I'm like, bro, how can I play ball? Because I was stuck on ball and I was like, yeah, I made music and all that. So we talking and she's like, so you play basketball? You're a basketball player? I'm like, yeah, I play ball. And she's like, but you don't know who I am. And I'm sitting there looking at her like, so back in my head, you know, I'm a youngin'. So, you know, I'm a young ninja. You know, hormones raging. So in my head, I'm looking at her and I'm looking at her body. She has a 20-year-old body, like a 20-year-old body. And then to put it in a perspective for y'all, so y'all don't call me a pedo, because, you know, everybody get their panties in the water on the internet. Around this time, I'm like 20 years old. I'm 19, 20 years old. So I'm thinking she got a 20-year-old body. So I'm like, bruh, in my head, I'm thinking she's a porn star, right? So I'm like, yo. So I'm laughing to myself. She like, why you laughing? I'm like, because I don't want to tell you who I think you are. And she, you know, she looking at me confused. She like, what do you mean? So at the same time this is happening, you know, her kids are there. So her kids are watching me converse with her. And I guess they never seen nobody treat her like a normal person. So they looking at me with their mouth open. They sitting there like this.
But what the hell, boy?
Yeah, they looking like, they looking like, what the hell? So, I asked them, I'm like, yeah, so like, y'all good? I'm like, what's up with y'all? Like, what's the problem? I'm looking at them because they looking at me weird. I'm like, everybody good? Am I doing something wrong? They're like, no. Keep doing whatever you do. I'm like, yeah, if y'all need me, say what's up. So, they called me back a couple times. Long story short, when it's all said and done, she tipped me like I think $1,000 to $1,500, Ninja. Yeah. And then her kids thanked me and everything, and it was like, oh, thank you for making us feel what it is to feel regular again. Because, I guess they never had people treat them like they was regular people. They famous. So, her kids be with Beyonce. Back then, her kids was with Beyonce's kids and shit around that time. And I seen it because I remember seeing it like in one of the newspapers and shit. And I realized she was big because they had paparazzi, they taking pictures of her, paparazzi taking pictures of her, like doing poses and shit. So I'm like, yo, who the hell is this lady? So when it's all said and done, she leaves. And then that's when they told me that's Larsa Pippen. I'm like, yeah, Larsa Pippen. I'm like, damn, why that name sounds so familiar? And I realized that's Scottie Pippen's ex-wife. And I was like, yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God, no way, yeah.
Yeah, man, I met a couple famous people. Like, for example, I'm not going to say this whole story, but I remember I met a rapper. I met one of the famous rappers, right? That a lot of y'all would know. And I remember meeting him. I met him in a gas station, right? And this is why I tell y'all just you'd be surprised how some of these people are. My bad if the show lagging. Y'all know what it is, man. They trying to stop the show. So I met a famous rapper before. I've met a couple rappers, but I met a famous rapper before. And I remember I bumped into him. And like I said, around this time, I looked like a thug. So he ain't say nothing to me, he watching me in the gas station and shit while he with his homies. So I was like, bro, so I went on Instagram. I'm like, bro, is that you that I just seen in the gas station? He was like, yeah, what's up, gang? I was like, damn, I wanted to pull up, but I didn't want you to think I was trying to rob you or some shit. And he was like, oh, it's all love. You should have said what's up. I would have took pictures with you. And I was like, no, I ain't want to act like I was fanned out. You feel me? I ain't want to act like I was fanned out. So yeah. Like I said, a lot of these people are pretty cool. They might be a little bit insecure, but it's only because they got eyes on them all the time. But a lot of them are cool. Anyways, back to the show, man. My bad. I had a riff for a little bit. But yeah. So Larsa Pippen is slamming her haters while addressing concerns about her swollen face. On Wednesday, Pippen was photographed during a segment of Fox 5 News. And the photos went viral because every fan was concerned that she's possibly getting or going overboard with her fillers and plastic surgery. However, she addressed the situation. Here we go.
Okay, so I feel like that photo went viral. I'm wondering if someone made it look like that, because this is what my face looks like, you guys. I'm on TV, so you know what I look like. I just shot my reunion a couple of days ago, so you'll see what I look like at my reunion. I did have PRP. I did have an allergic reaction to the PRP, which I didn't even know you can have. So my face is a bit swollen, but it does.
Okay, so she had an allergic reaction to PRP. Now, I'm here to ask you, what the hell is PRP? What is that?
But what the hell, boy?
I'm thinking something restoration something. I'm not finna look it up. All I'm saying is, ladies, when y'all want to do the plastic surgery, I get it. Just be careful. We all getting older. I realize as I get older, you can never really say never with almost everything. And the reason why is because as you get older, your perspective changes. And my perspective continues to change, if not every day, almost every other day. Right. So I'm saying that to say, yeah, man, I don't know. Would I get plastic surgery in the future? I don't know. I hope not. But Ninja, if I get like, an extra long neck and I get like a wrinkly neck and I got the money, Ninja, I might get rid of my wrinkles. Ninja, it is what it is, Ninja. If you can afford it, this is a different kind of conversation. Let's continue.
Doesn't look like that. So keep on hating, guys. Okay, so
let's see. So this is how she looked. I'm gonna make it big so y'all can see it. Hold up. Let me make it big so y'all can see it. 1 second. All right, so this is how she looked. Yeah, and shit, it looks a little bit uncomfortable. Yeah, like I say, the reason why I tell y'all I don't really fuck with the plastic surgery is because it looks like it hurts, bro. It looks like it hurts. But besides the point, let's continue. Let's see what else is popping off. Let me see. And you guys hit the like button and answer the poll in the chat. We got Megan Thee Stallion. First off, shout out to the umbrellas. Shout out to the umbrellas, but we have Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson hitting the gym. News for the unemployed. Let's get it.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Baby Say, aka the hot girl coach, and bitch, I'm a little sick right now, but that did not stop me and my man from going to work out. So that was him driving me on the way to this goddamn hellhole that he took me to, and he introduced me to something new called motherfucking skater squat. Now, why he has some chains on, I'm not really sure, but I guess they add more weight to the motherfucking exercise, which I don't believe that it really needed, but I wasn't no punk. So I said, put that motherfucking chain on me too, and turn to the side and look at this motherfucking quad popping out. I did good, babe?
You did the best, baby. You did everything I could do, but better.
Ooh! So I said, take this goddamn chain off me, and I don't know if y'all really peeped that I also had like a 10-pound weight vest on. But then after that, the man had gave us some options to do exercises with pieces or donuts, and I said, definitely slide that motherfucker.
All right, somebody tell me what she said, bro.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
She was talking too fast for me, dog. I don't know what she said, but shout out to Meg Thee Stallion. Shout out to Tory, free Tory Lanez, ninja. Now, ladies, don't get mad at me when I say I'm free Tory.
But what the hell?
Okay. I know, I'm siding with the ninjas. I have no homo. First off, no homosexual. Right? Word to the Alphabet Brigade and the Alphabet Boys and Girls and the LGBTQIA plus. No problems with the homos, but no homo. I got a pee-pee, right? I have a pee-pee and balls between my legs, so I'm gonna side with what All right. And like I said, watch this segue. So with a quick segue, shout out to the Alphabet Brigade. Look at this ninja, Lil Uzi, ninja.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Look at this ninja, Lil Uzi. Hold up. Look at this.
You need to leave.
Look at this. Hold on. Do y'all see this? Huh? Now, I'm not the boss of this ninja right here, right? I'm not the boss of this ninja. I'm not his father. I'm not his mother, but ninja.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Ninja. I told you, you and Playboy Cardi, my ninja. Hold up, let me pull up your brother. Or your twin. Everybody, these ninjas calling themselves twins out here in these streets. They be like, what up, twin? I just be like, when they say what up, twin, I'm like, oh yeah. When I hear what up, twin, I'm like, oh yeah, you're ghetto. You're ghetto. Nothing wrong with being ghetto. Y'all know I love the hood girls and all that. Shout out to the hood women. I got a soft spot for the hood women only because for some odd reason, I attract very dangerous women. I attract women that done been to the pen. I attract women that be with like gang bangers, all kind of shit, bro. No bullshit, bro.
You need to leave.
It's hard for a pimp out here. I really think it's just because I'm dark, but I don't look like the conventional, African. I think it's because I don't look like the conventional African. But I have African in my blood. I told y'all Papa Blac technically is Haitian and African. So I have Haitian and African in my blood. But I was raised in America, so not that I'm Americanized, but I am Americanized, right? I guess I'm first generation or second generation. I don't know, ninja. But what I do know is this, ninja. I attract some very dangerous women. But let me pull up twin. Hold on. Let me pull up twin. No hate to these ninjas, because if they see me in real life, they gonna try and send the Goonies after me. But look at this. Hold up. I'm gonna get a copyright for that. Look at this, bro. Hold up.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Are y'all seeing this? I'm telling you, these ninjas, boy. That's why it'd be hard for me. Every time I want to get in the booth, I see. Oh man. I'll be like, is this what I'm gonna be associated with? I understand you ninjas want to be sexually androgynous and whatever the case may have, you ninja. But ninja, and I like pink, don't get me wrong. I wear me a pink shirt and I dye my hair pink, and I'm an artist too. I wouldn't dye my hair pink. I might dye it blonde at most, but even if you dye it blonde, they gonna say you sold your soul. So ninja, I don't even know, my ninja. All I know is, damn, these ninjas is tripping. Anyways, real quick, speaking of selling your soul, we have a woman who claims Jesus took her to hell and showed her the notorious Big being tortured by demons for using witchcraft to get famous. Before we get to the main event, and you guys hit the like button, listen to this. Here we go. Hold up.
What's some other things that you saw that you remember?
I saw Biggie in hell. Yeah, I used to love Biggie Small. He used to have this song called Give Me One More Chance, and I used to love the extended remix. Oh, I used to be in the club.
Biggie, give me one more chance. First things first, I papa freaks all the honeys, dummies, playboy bunnies, those wanting money. Those are the ones I like because they don't get Nathan but penetration. Girl sex smells like sanitation. Got bars, something, doorknobs. Heartthrob ever, black and ugly as ever. However, I stay Gucci down to the side. Something like that, ninja. I used to love Big too. I used to love Big too until I heard some of the homosexual lines that Big said. And once I really listened to them homosexual lines, we used to just act like he didn't say what he said. But once I got older, bruh, I couldn't deny it. And once I really heard it, I started thinking to myself,
but what the hell, boy?
Here we go.
Boy,
yeah.
That was my jam.
Yeah.
2016, I was in Dakar, Senegal, and I saw this particular female on Facebook. I won't call her name, but I saw her on Facebook, and she was professing to be a child of God, but she was at the wax museum, and she was hugging this wax
figure
doll,
yeah.
whatever it was. She was hugging this copy of Biggie, saying, this should have been my husband. I said, Lord, what in the world? This woman's supposed to be a child of God, and you in there talking about this ungodly man supposed to be your husband? An hour later, Jesus Christ took me from that room.
With some other things.
Hold on. Listen to this,
in
people.
The hell. Hear me now. Hear my words. With no dream, for all, some of y'all saying I'm having dreams. With no vision, I was physically out of my body in hell, standing beside Jesus Christ himself.
My question is, what did Jesus look like, ninja? Now, y'all don't get mad at me. First off, let me say this. I got my little Bible too, okay? I got my little Bible right here too. Excuse me, so don't get mad at me. I'm just asking because I gotta beg the question. Y'all know I'm an intellectual. I don't question God per se, but I do question man because man is worldly and man includes woman, ninja, okay? So I'm here to say this, ninja. What did Jesus look like? Here we go.
There's this cave-like area and it was pitch black. And there was these two, the demons was the demons was darker than the darkness. You didn't even know.
Uh-oh. Am I the demon ninja? Am I the demon ninja? Because I'm dark, ninja. Am I the demon ninja? Here we go.
Those demons there until you saw the whites of their eyes. That's how you knew that they was creatures.
Oh, man.
And these demons had to be 13, 14, 15 feet tall.
Oh.
And they were standing in front of a jail cell. A jail cell in hell. A jail cell in hell. The bars went up and down and they were dug into the top of this cave-like area and then dug into the bottom. And it was just a carved out area of a cave room. And there was nothing in this room, just carved in the hell.
Hold up. Let's continue. Listen to this, people.
Area, and Biggie was holding the bars, but he was on fire from the inside. He was burning from the inside, like somebody put a bomb in his belly. He exploded. I saw him, and I'm standing there looking at him, and I asked Jesus. I said, Jesus, why is this man here?
How did you see the fire that was burning inside of him? Not the question. I don't question God. Like I said, I don't question the Most High. I question the people because the people are worldly. So I question the humans, us. I will question us because I want to see where you get these bases from. Here we go.
And these are the words Jesus said verbatim, is written on record in heaven. This is what he told me. He said, this man, he ain't even call him his name. He said, this man told me he didn't need me. This man went to a fetish priest and got charms he carried around in his pocket to become famous. And he said, this man.
Wait, what did you say?
She said this man went to a fetish priest and got charms that he kept in his pocket.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
All right, let's continue.
This man went to a fetish priest and got charms that he put in his pocket that he carried around to become famous. You don't know nothing about that?
Who the hell, no pun intended, who the hell would know about fetish charms, Ninja?
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Let's continue, guys. Looks like we're learning something today. Hit the like button and answer the poll in the chat. We about to be at the main event. Here we go. Hold up. Why you laughing, baby?
America, America.
America, baby.
There
America.
are witch doctors.
Okay.
Who are given a semblance of power by demons, by Satan himself. That area, and Biggie was holding the bars, but he was on fire.
Hold up.
And it's practiced a lot in Africa and other countries.
But my thing is, if it's practiced a lot in Africa and other countries, are you saying that the African people are damned? That's my question, right? Following your logic, right? That's my question. And let us know what you think in the comment section. You know I love to give y'all the conspiracy theories. Normally on Sunday, back in the day when we first started, we used to do Skeptical Sundays. Ninja, who remember that? Who remember that? We used to do Skeptical Sundays. So I gotta bring you feel what I'm saying? I gotta bring y'all a little conspiracy theory. So my thing is, so are all the people in Africa damned to hell? Because you said there are people in Africa who are witch doctors and all this kind of good stuff. And really what they mean when they say that, right? There are certain people in the world who are more spiritual, right? There are people that are more inclined spiritually who supposedly have access to the metaphysical realm or the spiritual realm, right? And that's why they say these things. Just like we consider priests holy, good? Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Hey, man. They try to stop the show, dog. I was going too hard. Hold on. Hold on. You know, my computer tweaking out now. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I was going ham. They always got to stop me, bro. Hold on, bro. Let me put up the chat. Shout out to everybody that stayed and shout out to everybody that left. To everybody that left, hey, ninja, stay on that side, my ninja. Stay on that side. Damn. They try to stop the show. Ain't that fudged up? Y'all don't think that's fudged up? Hold on, guys. Hold on 1 second. I'm pulling up my thing. Let me see 1 second, man. Damn. These people, bro. I tell you, dog. I tell you, boy. Let me see. Let me open this widget. They say use a stream 2500. I ain't finna do that. How we doing? Are we good? Are we good? I don't know if we're good. Let me see. Settings. 1 second, y'all. God damn. 2500. These people tripping. I don't want to do that. Let me see. I'm gonna try it. Let me see. How's that? Is that better? Hopefully I didn't mess up the show. Y'all let me know. Hold on. I'm about to pull up the chat. Let me see. Let me see. Are we good? Everybody good? Everything look good? Does everything look good? Shit. Anyways, back to what we were doing, man. These people try to mess us up. Let me run that back. Damn, I can't believe that. Did y'all believe that? We back in here, man. Did y'all see that? Also, y'all let me know if it's lagging, bro. I don't know if it's lagging right now. They told me switch the bit rate, so I switched up the bit rate. And that was YouTube. So let's see if YouTube trying to help me or hurt me. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm looking extra dark, ninja. Ninja been in the sun, my ninja. Anyways, back to what I was saying, man. So for those of you who left, like I said, stay on that side. For those of you who are just coming in, we're about to be at the main event. Before we get there, let me pull up what I was doing. Hold on 1 second, y'all. So we were discussing this quick conspiracy, rap conspiracy. Let me see 1 second. We had this lady right here telling us about the demons. So we got to run it back. Let's run it back. Take it from the top, people. Quick conspiracy before we get to the main event. Answer the poll, and then we got the main event. Like I said, if I look extra dark, y'all know what it is. It's Chocolate King himself. Hopefully, I'm not a demon, ninja. Hopefully, I'm not a demon. I set my bit rate to 2500, so let's see if that works. Y'all let me know if it lags. But anyways, here we go. Hold up.
The things that you saw that you remember.
I saw Biggie in hell. Yeah. I used to love Biggie Small. He used to have this song called Give Me One More Chance, and I used to love the extended remix. Oh, I used to be in the club, boy. That was my jam. 2016, I was in Dakar, Senegal. And I saw this particular female on Facebook. I won't call her name, but I saw her on Facebook, and she was professing to be a child of God, but she was at the wax museum, and she was hugging this wax
figure
doll, whatever it was. She was hugging this copy of Biggie, saying, this should have been my husband. I said, Lord, what in the world? This woman's supposed to be a child of God. You in there talking about this ungodly man supposed to be your husband? An hour.
Y'all see it's freezing again, right? Y'all see it's freezing again. Yeah, man, they trying to stop the show. Hold on. They trying to stop the show. Y'all seen it freezing just now? Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix it. Hold on. That shit crazy. Hold up. Yeah. So I guess we can't play that video. I'm assuming that we can't play that video. My bad, everybody. With that being said, we about to jump into the main event. 1 second. Let me pull up the YouTube chat right quick. I gotta pull up the YouTube chat. Let me make sure we in here. We good? Are we good? Yes, we good. Yeah, so they don't want me to play that video. So we're not playing that video. Okay? It is what it is. If y'all want that video, go follow my page. Follow my page. Go follow my page on Instagram and reach out to me on Instagram, and then you can play that video. Or I'll send you that video. Other than that, I can't show y'all that video. Anyways, let me pull up the chat real quick. Then we finna get right with it. Hold on. That shit crazy, bro. Did y'all see that? I'm happy everybody seen that though. Cause y'all would think, right? You would think that I'm just making this up, right? You would think I was making this up and, oh, I'm not demonetized. It's just me and this and that. No, I got proof. The proof is in the pudding. Certain stuff I literally can't even play because then they try and get me. But besides the point. Anyways, main event time. Y'all know what it is, man. Hit the like button. 4, 3, 2, 2. Yeah, man, y'all know what it is, man. Hit the like button, man. So Kash Doll reveals that she and Za'Darius Smith have split. And we put that poll up in the chat. Let me tell y'all what everybody says. So we put that poll in the chat, and I said, chat, do you think Tracy T will be back in Kash Doll's DMs? Vote and tell us what you think. We got 67% of people saying mind the business that paid you, and we got 33% of people saying hold on, let me make this brighter. Look at this shit. Hey man, they attacking me, boy. First off, I don't know what. It's all good. Hey, yeah. So like I said, they got me looking like a demon up in here for real. But yeah, like I said, man, so we got 67% of people saying mind the business that pays you, and we got 33% of people saying nah, he moved on. So we'll bring you guys up to speed. So first things first, shout out to Kash Doll, shout out to Za'Darius, and shout out to Tracy. I don't know who's hitting some likes on my stuff, but shout out to everybody liking my stuff. Let's see where we going. We gonna go to let me see. We're gonna go to DJ Academic. We're gonna go to Hollywood Unlocked. Where is Hollywood Unlocked? Let me see. Hollywood Unlocked. All right, so right here, first things first, we have Za'Darius Smith breaking the silence after Kash Doll announces the split. So he put single and he put he's walking away or walking to the door. Yeah, Ninja, it is what it is, Ninja. And the reason why we bringing that up is because I remember this Ninja had the unmitigated gall to tell the other Ninja, Tracy T. What did she tell him? No, what did he tell her? He told this Ninja something about paying. I don't know what he said, paying tuition, go pay some tuition. Yeah, now you stuck on stupid, brother. Now you stuck on stupid, brother. So let me tell you what Kash Doll said. So Kash Doll said, and she made these posts on X, shout out to X. She said, at this point in my life, I just need to be single. She says, Za'Darius is a great guy, but we can't see eye to eye. With all due respect, we decided to part ways. I'm giving the internet a break also, so I'm done with y'all too right now. Let's see what else she posted. She posted, mental health is real. You got to make sure everyone around you means well. At this point in my life, I need to be single, blah, blah, blah. And then she retweeted that somebody said, manipulation is when someone blames you for your reaction to their toxic behavior, but doesn't discuss their disrespect that triggered you. So yeah, damn, tough beans, Ninja. Tough beans. It is what it is, bro. Look, my sounds ain't even working. They got my sounds not even working. This shit crazy. Anyways, it is what it is. But yeah, man, let us know what you think in the comment section. So Tracy popped himself up into the chat, and this is what he had to say. And he said what I said about the child support thing. Not child support, the child tuition thing. He said, looks like I'm gonna be paying tuition by myself. And that's in regards to Za'Darius saying whatever he said about pay some tuition for your kids or something like that. And that's why I tell y'all ninjas, and shout out to everybody that hit mind the business that pays you. Sometimes you got to mind the business that pays you. So hey, me personally, I love, I love, shout out to all the single moms. Y'all know I love y'all. But when it comes to y'all kids, bro, right? When it comes to y'all kids, unless y'all put me in a situation to where I'm allowed to, participate, Ninja, I'm gonna act like hear no evil, see no evil, okay, Ninja? And the reason why is because I don't want to go out bad like this Ninja did. And shout out to Za'Darius, not to say that you went out bad, but why would you tell this Ninja to pay tuition for his own children when they're not your kids, bruh? What possessed you to do that stupid shit? And then now she broke up with you, so now look at you. Clown world, Ninja. Let me go to TikTok and see what TikTok have to say about it. Hold on 1 second. And yeah, like I said, that's why they say mind the business that pays. Now see, with me, difference with me is, I am the drama. Shout out to Cardi B. I am the drama, so I got to talk about this shit. But yeah, that Ninja should have never said that. Let me see. Tracy T. Let's see what pops up. Here we go. So this is Tracy T calling Kash Doll's boyfriend Za'Darius Smith a lame and says Za'Darius told him to stop calling Kash Doll. Hey, look where that got you, brother. Here we go.
Lame man, nigga. Got my baby mama, nigga. You dealing with her, you gotta deal with me for the rest of it, nigga.
Exactly. Stupid.
Sucker.
Stupid.
You gonna be calling me, man.
Yeah.
Y'all wanna know? I ain't gonna be messy, man.
No, be messy. Let us know. And gentlemen, gentlemen, shout out to all the stepdads and all that. Gentlemen, pull up to the front of the club. Please form a circle. Listen, Ninja, if you become a stepdad or you want to participate in dealing with a single mom or a baby mother, it's cool. You can do it. But don't get affected when that Ninja, like the person that she laid up with, when that Ninja is calling her and they having a normal conversation and everything. If you can't handle that, if you're not grown enough to handle that, it's okay, Ninja. It's okay. But don't sit there stuck on stupid wondering why he's calling when it's like, Ninja, they got kids together. What did you expect? You thought she was finna ghost him? Anyways, here we go.
Be messy, man. Let me chill, man. Bro, stop calling my girl, bro. Why you calling her? Nigga, she just called me, nigga. Bro, why you calling her?
Yep.
I'm gonna leave that alone. Let me start, y'all. Yeah, we both moved on. She happy, I'm happy. We cool.
Yep.
Everything cool.
Yep.
Nigga just better not call my phone no more.
Yep.
But yeah.
Now, Ninja, another thing I'll tell you, gentlemen, if you want to deal with a single mother or a woman that has kids, how do I say this? I'm trying to figure out the right way to say it. Don't be surprised if you get checked by the Ninja that she had kids with, because what you have to realize is, regardless of how you feel, he's going to be there whether or not you realize it, because he has to be there. That's why you got to be careful, Ninja. You got to be careful and deal with the women that want to deal with you. Anyways, let's continue.
I'm cool, man. You know what I'm saying?
Let's see. Here we go. And the other day, Kash Doll made it rain $20K at a friend's wedding after Tracy was asking fans for money. And I did see that, so she made it rain. And maybe what happened was that Ninja probably said, hey, you can't be blowing money like that. And she looked at this Ninja like, yep, could be what it was. You never know. You never know. Let me see. I don't want to play that one. Let's see. So Tracy T laughs after Kash Doll isn't wearing makeup or weave because of Za'Darius Smith. And yep, maybe she wanted to wear that. Here we go.
Don't save her. Man gone. That's on her. She can't wear wigs. Somebody strict on here, it's strict over there. I said, how you fumble Keisha? People just go through things and, live life. Life happens, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't fumbled nothing, though. Go woman there, and that's a loser. But now she got to be, nah. Hey, I'm happy for her. I'm happy for her. I'm happy. Because I got something that better me. Everybody got to find a person that better them.
There you go. Find somebody that betters you, and that's in all aspects. And if you can't find one, Ninja, find two, Ninja. And shout out to Ayo. Ayo said, same on the flip side, being a girl and or stepmom and a baby mama. Yeah, man, Ninja. Hey, Ninja, look, Ninja. I'm here to let you know, Ninja. I'm here to let you know, gentlemen or ladies. Shout out to the ladies.
Hello.
For those of you who don't know, Ayo is actually a woman. So Ayo's a woman. So yeah, I don't really tell the ladies how to think, but the women can tell the women how to think because the women are always going to be coached by the women, whereas the men are going to be coached by the men. So I can't tell the women how to think. But ladies, Ayo says same on the flip side at being the girl and or stepmom and the baby mama. Yeah, man, say man, you can't be mad. You're going to have to learn to co-parent. And like I said, I ain't that strong enough. So I'm going to let ninjas do what they do and I'm going to just do me, right? That is what it is. But if you're mentally mature enough to handle that, it's all good. More power to you. Me personally, I'm not that mentally mature yet. Maybe I'll get there in the future. Maybe I won't. Who knows? We have, what's this lady name? We have Tia Kemp. Shout out to Miss Tia Kemp. And this was 6 days ago. She had some words for Tracy T. Here we go.
You need to get out for her top. She ain't studying you. And Za'Darius look like he'll shake you down. Stop, okay? I'm asking.
And I always got to say this, bruh. Shake you down about what? Ninja, that is my baby mother. What are y'all talking about, bruh? This why I say clown world. Shake me down because what? Because I'm going to talk to her about our children that we created together? I mean, I'll be like...
But what the hell?
I'll be like... Common sense not that common no more, but besides the point, here we go.
I like you, Tracy T. You nephew, too. Cause them your churns. You got me. But if you don't leave my niece Kash Doll the fuck alone, I know something, bro. You better leave her the fuck alone, dog. Shut up. Let her enjoy her life with her having her fun. You fucked up. You fucked that up, bro. Okay? Now next, I'm gonna be rapping them 10 commandments to your little curly head ass. If you don't leave her the fuck alone, let her do her thing with Za'Darius and be loved on, cause you couldn't do it the right fucking way. I know something. Shut the fuck up. Get half of that tuition up for them 2 cute churns and go buy some motherfucking goddamn uniforms and clothes like Dog said.
So where are y'all now? Where are y'all now? So like he said, right? So half of the, so whatever y'all talking about, right? Where are y'all now? Where are y'all? What are y'all talking about? Because they're not together no more. That was a week ago, guys. That was 6 days ago. Here we go.
Step up, bitch. Because a bitch over here getting money, you ain't got to do much. No, you don't, CT.
Hey, man. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Like I said, and then the ninja said, looks like I'm going to be paying that tuition by myself. Like I said, Kash Doll said that we are not seeing eye to eye, and with all due respect, we decided to part ways. And, you know, Tracy revealed that he was dating a Cuban woman following the breakup with Kash Doll. Here we go.
Oh, y'all
Hold up.
see your wrist. Oh! Party you at, they gonna clown this shit. You know this. You know they gonna clown this shit.
I'm on my grown man swag.
Ain't no fucking grown man swag. It's grandpa.
Alright, well, don't go.
Grandpa swag. But what the hell, boy?
All right. So, yeah, so that's a ninja. I guess this ninja's mixed because he got pretty hair. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Yeah, I guess like I said, we'll see what happens because this is what he had to say about fumbling her.
Yeah, do you feel as if though, like before the pop out, like do you feel like y'all had a chance like to fix whatever y'all were going through?
Before what popped out?
Before she like popped out with another nigga or something. Do you feel like, damn, I thought we probably we was going through something. You know how niggas most of the time niggas be feel like we just going through something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You just don't never know what it could be, you know what I'm saying? You would hope for the best, wish for the best with any situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't really never know what it could be or what it's gonna be. But you would probably want to raise your kids with a family, you know what I'm saying? People probably want that, you know what I'm saying? But it's like certain things you just like can't come back from, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Certain things you can't come back from. Like even in the beginning when things were going on, it's just like, you know, my pride was in the way. I was probably feeling some kind of way, but we ain't never had no conversation as adults to like, you know what I'm saying? And me having pride and her having pride, we just like, I'm stand on this, you stand on that, then you know what I'm saying, that shit separate. You feel me?
What part what part do you take account for, like you hold yourself accountable for, like, on the whole shit?
Yeah, man, like I said, communication is key, people. Communication is the key to success in life. Whatever you want, whatever you're trying to do, things you're trying to buy, purchase, sell, whatever the case may have you got to learn to communicate effectively. With that being said, man, that's it for tonight's show, Ninja. They try to demonetize the show. We can't show you guys everything. Hey, man, share my show with people. Y'all know what it is. Hit the like button. Watch the show. Let the shit play in the background. Feel me? Let it play. Do whatever you do. Hit the like button. Hit the dislike button. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. We back in here tomorrow. Like I said, Monday through Friday, we have the evening stream now because during the day, I got to hustle. I got to go get this paper since y'all ninjas ain't donating, ninja. But it's all good. Shout out to Ayo. Ayo said any girl would be lucky to have me as a baby daddy. Hey, man, who want to be my baby mama? Shout out to Ayo. I'm a bad baby daddy, Ayo. I'm a bad baby daddy. And the reason why is because I may be deep mentally, but I'm still childish mentally. You might not see it. I feel like the trauma that happened for me as a kid was that my parents rushed me growing up. And by rushing me growing up, I'm an adult in my head. But deep down inside, I have a childlike mind. And because of that, it sometimes hinders me. So I'm very mature. Like I said, I only understand because I had to empathize with people and learn to understand other people so I can move forward with my own success and my own perils in my own life. But yeah, man, man, like I said, I'm childish at heart. Past that, who want to be my baby mama, ninja? Now understand this. If I end up with a baby mother, I'm going to have 20. Yep. Maybe not 20, but I'm going to have at least 6 or 7 baby mothers. And the reason why is because I'm going to F the world for doing me dirty. With that being said, shout out to everybody that tuned in, man. I love y'all. Be safe out here in these streets. Stay dangerous, ninja. Peace. Yes, sir.